The Indiana fever has finally broken its silence following the shocking developments involving DeWanna Bonner. After a whirlwind of controversy, heated debates, and jaw-dropping actions on and off the court, the basketball world has been stunned by Bonner's apparent decision to quit on Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever's current direction. What really happened behind the scenes? Why has this story exploded across the WNBA community? And how did the Fever respond? Today, we're diving deep into this unfolding drama, breaking down Bonner's alleged quit, her social media behavior, the impact on Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, and the team's official reaction. Get ready, because this one has it all: betrayal, locker room tension, and a franchise doing everything it can to protect its rising star. DeWanna Bonner's legacy and WNBA journey. To understand the gravity of this situation, we first need to revisit DeWanna Bonner's legacy. A five-time WNBA All-Star, two-time champion, and seasoned veteran, Bonner has built a long, respected career in the league. Known for her length, athleticism, and clutch scoring ability, she's been a foundational piece for the Connecticut Sun and one of the league's fiercest competitors. However, her recent behavior has surprised even her biggest fans. After years of holding herself with poise and professionalism, Bonner's actions over the past few weeks have raised eyebrows and drawn criticism, particularly surrounding her attitude toward Caitlin Clark and the new wave of talent entering the WNBA. The Caitlin Clark effect. Caitlin Clark is not just a rookie, she's a phenomenon. Her arrival in the WNBA brought unprecedented attention, breaking viewership records, increasing ticket sales, and energizing an entirely new generation of fans. From her logo threes to her court vision, Clark has proven she belongs, even amid relentless physical play and veteran pushback. Yet, it's no secret that many established stars have had a complicated response to Clark's stardom. Some embrace her, understanding that her popularity can lift the entire league. Others, however, seem to resent the attention she's getting, attention they never received after grinding for years in relative obscurity. This tension has brewed all season long, and it appears DeWanna Bonner may now be at the center of it. The game that sparked it all. Things came to a head during a high-stakes matchup between the Connecticut Sun and the Indiana Fever. The game was billed as a must-watch event, Caitlin Clark leading the Fever against Bonner and a veteran Connecticut squad. Throughout the contest, there was noticeable friction. Bonner appeared disengaged at times and even visibly frustrated after a few possessions involving Clark. Commentators pointed out her body language: slow to rotate, reluctant to pass, and completely cold on defense. But it wasn't just what she did on the court. It was what happened afterward that turned this into a full-blown scandal. Media storm. Following the game, DeWanna Bonner posted a cryptic message on social media. Without naming names, she wrote, "Not everyone's built for the grind. Some get fame before they earn their stripes. Stay real." The message, though vague, was widely interpreted as a direct jab at Caitlin Clark. Fans and analysts alike connected the dots, especially given the growing animosity between Clark and certain veterans across the league. But it didn't stop there. Bonner unfollowed several Fever players on Instagram, including Clark, and even removed a few WNBA-related photos from her profile. What once looked like a fiery competitor simply having an off night now began to resemble someone intentionally quitting on her team, or at least the league's new direction. Rumors began to swirl that Bonner was voicing her frustrations privately as well, with insiders claiming she was done trying to integrate her game into what she allegedly saw as a media-hyped rookie circus. Fever breaks silence. With media speculation boiling over and fan backlash growing louder, the Indiana Fever finally addressed the situation. In a joint statement issued by Team GM Lynn Dunn and head coach Christy Sides, the Fever wrote, "We are fully committed to building a culture centered on growth, respect, and unity. Caitlin Clark is an integral part of our future, and we stand behind her and every member of this team. Outside noise and distractions will not derail our mission. Though the statement did not mention Bonner by name, the message was clear. The Fever is drawing a line in the sand, and that line backs Caitlin Clark. Sources close to the Fever locker room reported that the team had internal discussions about the league's veteran response to Clark and how it's affecting team morale. One player anonymously told reporters, "We see what's happening. Caitlin's handling it better than most of us would. But it's disappointing when players you looked up to act like this." Fan reactions and WNBA community shock. The reaction online was swift and explosive. Fans flooded Twitter and Instagram, calling out DeWanna Bonner's perceived unprofessionalism and bitterness. WNBA analysts debated on air whether Bonner's social media behavior crossed a line, and many agreed that her actions were unbecoming of a veteran leader. On the flip side, Bonner did have her defenders. Some argued that she's simply voicing frustrations that many veterans feel, that the media has handed Clark the crown before she's earned it. One former player tweeted, "I don't condone shade, but I understand where it's coming from. We've been grinding for years." Clark's response drew praise from sports media figures, former NBA players, and even WNBA legends like Cheryl Swoops and Tamika Catchings, who encouraged younger players to keep moving forward and not get caught up in league politics. What this means for the WNBA. This incident shines a harsh spotlight on a bigger issue, the generational divide in the WNBA. With Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Paige Buchers, and others bringing mainstream attention, older players are struggling to adapt to the new reality. The league is evolving, and fast. If veterans like Bonner are seen as gatekeeping or hostile to the new wave, the WNBA risks alienating the very fans who are finally tuning in. That's why the Fever's stance is so important. They're not just defending Clark, they're defending the league's future. And the message is clear: those unwilling to adapt may find themselves left behind. Bonner's future in question. Now, the question is, what happens next for DeWanna Bonner? Her contract with the Connecticut Sun is in its final stages, and multiple insiders report that the team is reconsidering her future role. After this controversy and her seeming unwillingness to embrace the league's direction, will teams still want her? Ironically, Bonner has stated in the past that she only wants to play for the Phoenix Mercury to finish her career, the team where she started. This saga involving DeWanna Bonner and Caitlin Clark is more than just a beef. It's a wake-up call. The WNBA is undergoing a cultural shift. Stars like Clark are pushing the game forward, and the league needs unity, not jealousy or passive-aggressive shade. The Indiana Fever has spoken loud and clear. They are backing Caitlin Clark, standing for growth and moving forward, with or without certain veterans. Now the spotlight turns to Bonner. Will she apologize, double down, or quietly fade out? One thing's for sure, the eyes of the basketball world are watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Was Bonner out of line? Did the Fever handle it the right way? And where do you think the WNBA goes from here? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the biggest WNBA stories.